Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to the LWS English Podcast. I am your host, Susan. I am so happy you are here with me today. Thank you for choosing to spend this time with me. Learning English does not have to be boring or stressful. You do not need to sit at a desk for hours. In fact, some of the best English learning happens when you are moving and breathing fresh air. Today, I want to share one of my favorite secrets for improving your English vocabulary: learning while you walk. Many of you tell me, Susan, I am so busy. I do not have time to study English vocabulary. I completely understand. Life is full. But here's the beautiful truth. You probably walk every single day already. Maybe you walk to work. Maybe you walk to the store. Maybe you walk your dog. What if these walking moments could become powerful English vocabulary learning sessions? What if your daily walks could transform your English skills without adding extra time to your busy schedule? This is not just a nice idea. This is based on real science. When you walk, more oxygen flows to your brain. Scientists discovered that physical movement helps your brain learn and remember better. Walking opens a door in your mind. Suddenly, new vocabulary can enter more easily and stay longer. The combination of movement, fresh air, and learning creates something magical. Before we continue, please click subscribe and like. When you do this, you join our beautiful community of learners from around the world. Thank you from my heart. Part 1. Why walking makes learning powerful. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you are sitting in a chair, staring at a list of words on paper. Your eyes feel tired, your mind wanders. You look at the word beautiful and try to memorize it. You repeat it 5 times, then 2 minutes later, you have already forgotten it. Does this sound familiar? Now imagine something completely different. You are walking in your neighborhood on a sunny morning. The birds are singing, the air is fresh. You are listening to English through your headphones, and you hear me say the word beautiful. At that exact moment, you see a beautiful flower beside the path. The word enters your ears, the image enters your eyes, your body is moving, oxygen flows to your brain. Suddenly, that word beautiful is not just letters on paper. It is connected to a real experience, a real moment, a real feeling. This is why learning English vocabulary while walking is so powerful. You are not just memorizing isolated words, you are experiencing vocabulary in context, connected to your body, your senses, and your real life. Your brain creates multiple connections: the sound of the word, the sight of something real, the feeling of walking. All these connections work together to lock that vocabulary into your long-term memory. The beautiful thing about walking while learning is that it removes pressure and stress. You are not sitting at a desk feeling like you should work harder. You are simply taking a pleasant walk and letting English flow into your mind naturally. This relaxed state is perfect for learning. When your body is relaxed and moving, your mind opens up. Your brain literally becomes a better learning machine when you are walking. There is another wonderful benefit. When you learn vocabulary while walking, you start to associate English with pleasure and freedom instead of struggle. So many students feel anxious when they sit down to study, but nobody feels anxious while taking a peaceful walk. By connecting English learning to this pleasant activity, you are rewiring your emotional relationship with the language. English becomes something joyful, something you look forward to. Part 2. How to do it simply. Now let me show you exactly how to improve your English vocabulary while walking. This is so simple that you can start today. First, you need something to listen to while you walk. This could be an English podcast like this one, designed for beginners at A1 level. It could be an audiobook with simple stories. It could be vocabulary lessons from apps. The most important thing is choosing content at your level. You should understand at least 70% of what you hear. Here's my simple method. Before your walk, choose one specific topic. Maybe today is nature and weather. Maybe tomorrow is food and cooking. Maybe the next day is feelings and emotions. Having one clear focus helps your brain organize and remember vocabulary better. When all the words you learn during one walk are related, they connect to each other in your memory like a family. As you walk and listen, pay attention to new words. When you hear a word you want to remember, do something physical. Maybe tap your leg, maybe touch a tree, maybe take a deep breath. This physical action creates what scientists call a kinesthetic anchor, a body memory that helps you recall the word later. Some students create gestures for words. For happy, they smile big. For run, they speed up their pace. These body-word connections are incredibly powerful for memory. Don't worry about writing while you walk. That's difficult. Just focus on listening and experiencing the words. If you really want to capture vocabulary, use your phone's voice recorder. When you hear a word you love, quickly say it into your recorder. Later at home, you can write it down if you want. But honestly, most students remember important words naturally because the walking-listening combination is so effective. The length of your vocabulary walk can be anything that fits your schedule. Even 10 minutes is valuable. If you walk for 10 minutes and learn 3 new words really well, that's fantastic. 3 words a day means 21 words a week and over 90 words a month. Imagine knowing 90 new English words every month just from your daily walks. In 1 year, that's over 1,000 vocabulary words, and you didn't need special study time. Part 3. Making it last. Now I want to talk about making this vocabulary walking practice something you actually enjoy and continue long-term. The secret to any successful habit is making it pleasant, easy, and rewarding. First, choose walking routes you genuinely enjoy. If you hate busy streets with traffic, do not walk there. Find a park, a quiet neighborhood, a path by a river, somewhere that makes you feel good. When you enjoy where you are walking, you will look forward to practice. Some students tell me their vocabulary walks become their favorite part of the day. Second, make it a consistent routine. The brain loves patterns. When you do something at the same time repeatedly, it becomes automatic. Maybe you always walk after breakfast. Maybe during lunch break. Maybe before dinner. Choose a time that works and stick to it. After 3 weeks, it will feel strange not to do your vocabulary walk. Third, celebrate your progress. Every time you finish a vocabulary walk, recognize yourself. Say, "Good job, I am improving." Check off the day on a calendar. Reward yourself with something small. These celebrations tell your brain this is important and valuable. I also encourage you to test yourself occasionally. After 2 weeks of vocabulary walks, try having a simple conversation using your new words, or write a short paragraph. When you see concrete evidence your vocabulary is growing, it creates tremendous motivation to continue. Another wonderful strategy is involving other people. Maybe walk with a friend who also learns English, or share your favorite new words with someone later. Social connection makes learning more enjoyable and memorable. Remember, improving vocabulary while walking is not about perfection. Some days you learn 5 words, some days only 1. Some days you strengthen words you learned before. All of this is valuable. All of this is progress. The most important thing is moving your body, enjoying fresh air, and letting English become a natural part of your daily life. You are proving learning does not have to be hard. You are discovering your busy schedule can include English without stress. You are experiencing the joy of connecting healthy physical activity with meaningful growth. So, my dear friend, I have one challenge for you. After this podcast, put on comfortable shoes, grab your headphones, and go for a 10-minute walk while listening to English. Just walk, listen, and notice how it feels. Notice how your mind feels more open. Notice how vocabulary sticks more easily when your body is active. I want you to comment below and tell me, where will you take your vocabulary walk today? In a park, on a street, by the water? And what topic will you focus on? I read every comment, and I am excited to hear about your journey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing you can improve your English. Thank you for trying new approaches. I am so proud of you. Remember, listen, write, and speak. But today, add one more: walk. Walk your way to better vocabulary. Walk your way to English confidence. I'm Susan, and I will see you in our next episode. Keep walking, keep learning, keep shining. Bye-bye, my amazing friends.